I'm here. Hi, I'm here. Hi, Frosty. Hi, Alfred. Why 13 minutes? I don't know. That's just how long the intro is. Oh, okay. My back hurts. Hi, y'all. It's really cold. I'm really cold, but I'm here. Hi. I've been out all day. I've been out all day. I went to the gym this morning. And then I went to bed. And then I went and played Pogo. And then I ate chili at my parents' house. But look, we made it in time for a Pokemon. Look at that. You know? Yeah, let's see how much I can get through today. I would love it if I can catch up with all those hidden achievements. I know some of my achievements are commission locked, but if I can catch up with what I've got in there, that'd be awesome. I think I'll do a small stream tomorrow, I think. So if there's anything left after that, like left to do still tomorrow, I'll have a little time. But then we get new content Tuesday, so that'll be exciting. Went to the gym on Friday, but back is feeling a bit better. I just keep going back to back to back. I actually won't go tomorrow. I'm getting my nails done, and then I want to come home after that. So I actually won't go to the gym tomorrow, but be back in the gym on Tuesday. And probably Wednesday. Unclear about Thursday because we're going bowling Thursday. Bowling might be enough for me. I don't know. And then also unclear about Friday, but probably will go Friday. Just, every day out here hurting myself for the good. For the good. Alfred caught our Stonejourner. Let me start the game. Overdid it 3 weeks ago. Want to shoot for Wednesday and Friday. Very fair. Rigged. Yeah. Alfred, what'd you do? I played Pokemon Go today, and person I was playing with was yesterday. I was also playing yesterday, and yesterday he said he went to the gym for the first time in like 3 weeks. And then today he was like, yeah, I'm a bit sore today. And I was like, yep, how it goes, huh? Blurg rigged it for me. Is Blurg even here today? Blurg's not even here today. How could you? How could you? Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's dive into it because I'm tired and I would love to get through all the stuff if I can. All right, opening affirmation. Know you. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. Asterisk, there's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. There you go. Spontaneity. I don't know what we're doing spontaneous today. But, we're here. All right. Let's get on over there. I think I still have my achievement list up. Here y'all go. Look at that. Ooh, 19. 8. This, according to this, 19 plus 9. 20, 28. So actually 27 achievements since it's missing one. 27 achievements left. I'm so close. And I think the tracker probably has ones in it that you can't even get yet. Like There's 2 Lunar Arcana ones you can't get yet, and the Selenic Chronicles 2-1, which you can get. It's time locked, so I can't get it just yet. So there's 3 I definitely can't get, and then there's like at least like 7 on there tied to commissions, so never get scratched by those claws of yours. They feel nice. They feel nice. You ever had someone like scratch your back or like your head or something and it feels good? They're actually pretty dull right now. I'm gonna get them redone tomorrow. So they're like really sharp when I get them first done, and then just over time they just kind of dull out. Kaya's birthday. Wonder how you type on a keyboard with the... See, everyone always asks me that. I just use the flats of my fingers. Well, y'all can hear me when I type sometimes, but... Fine wine. I heard that things haven't been easy for you lately. You have my respect for getting through it all, and may the winds carry my regards. Grandmaster Varka detailed everything about your recent ordeals in his letter. As Mika read it aloud, my heart tightened more than once. And only when I learned that all had ended well did it finally settle back where it belonged. Perhaps this sounds a touch sentimental, but I'll say it anyway. Even when we're not by your side, know that every member of the Knights of Pavonia stands with you. Curious what I've been up to? I suppose there's no need to keep it a mystery. I've brewed a fine bottle of wine with my own hands, and it's waiting for the day you all return in triumph. Hi, Ixer. Hydrate. Or use a mouse. Just hold it. Click, 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 click. Hi, Ixer. All right, everyone. Drink some water. I like almost drank all my water. I knew I should have got more water before stream started, but I did not. Welcome to this late night I'm tired stream. But I'm here to get these get these achievements, get this bread. And also I guess remember I was playing around with the Mannequina. Well, here she is again. Dendro Mannequina today. Alright, let's I don't know, let's switch to like a Skirk team or something. Well, you know how the person with the world's longest nails does keyboarding? She probably doesn't. Or, let me think. Yeah, she probably doesn't. She probably can use a phone. It's probably just not that. It's probably actually really not easy because if you've seen them, they like curl over themselves and stuff. But yeah, she probably doesn't actually do keyboarding. Like typing on a keyboard. It was a good beer to chug. Ew. Record height was 20 feet of nail length. All right. Did you see me run over Margaret? She was like, dang. Sorry, girl. Got places to be, people to see. I think I only left one boss fight for today, right? Yeah, I only left one boss fight for today. So probably what I'll do is do I have some expeditions to claim? Let's claim these expeditions. Let's claim what I have waiting from the blacksmith, and then let me do my weekly boss fight first so I don't forget that. How about that? Hi, Barney. How are you? Had to be fed by someone else. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I remember like just a lot of things have to be taken care of for like just it's very hard to do things with nails that long. Somewhat similar, but also pretty different since it's not like a functional piece of your body. But the person with the longest hair, I think they had someone that would a team, people to take care of the hair. So What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, let's do the weekly boss fight that I have left first, and then let me do these to knock them out as well. Oh, my dailies are in Inazuma anyway. Did you get decked on today with snow? No! You know what's funny is I guess it might have snowed or like freezing rained or a combination of that last night after I was home. So probably even while I was streaming. But by this morning, I did hear it still raining when I woke up, but I was a little lazy and didn't actually leave as early as I wanted to. By the time I left, there was nothing left. There was like some frozen rain on my car a little bit, but yeah. It missed you? Yeah, either it missed us or like I said, it briefly flowed through here last night and then was gone by this morning. I was doing Pokemon Go yesterday and then I came home and the person I was playing Pokemon Go with apparently stayed out and did more Pokemon Go. And today he said that like an hour after I left, it was like blizzarding. I was like, oh, I had no idea. It was like I was probably streaming at that time. Hi, Maddie. Ain't no way. Anything less than 6 inches is a dusting. Ain't no way, Frosty. All right, let's do this last weekly boss fight. We'll just use this team. It's fine. It'll be all right. Oh, what the?
You're trembling.
I got out of the cutscene.
Or just cowardice.
Yeah, kick rocks, girlfriend. I wish you could defeat her before she went into this, like, ice pupa thing. Because I would definitely just, like, crush this before she went in, if I could. Or my Crocs in rain. It was a mistake. Stepped in a puddle, but got a wet sock. You're wearing socks with Crocs? What are you doing, Alfred? But also, oh no. That sounds horrible. Remember when we had that cutscene with Ayaka stepping in water with socks? And I was like, no, Ayaka, you monster. It was horrible. It was awful. I could go to jail for that. We're just gonna throw every burst I have. Why not, you know? She sure did decide to get out of that, huh? Didn't matter. Alright. How goes it? Oh, you know. It's cold, but I'm here. But I'm here. How goes it for you? Did it snow for you, Maddie? Did the llama quest today? Good quest. Storytelling definitely jumped in quality. Watched you play the same quest and kind of knew that already. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, you know, as all things, growing and learning with time, right? I'm streaking. All of you streakers in the chat, keep your clothing on. Senora just transitions. Oh. No, I did want to claim that. For a second, I was like, did I want to claim that? Yes, I did. That's literally what I came here for. What am I doing? Blurring this morning, but that's about it. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, the person I played Pogo with yesterday and then today said like an hour after I left, it was like blizzarding. Not blizzarding, but like snowing a lot. And I was like, oh, I was safe and warm in my apartment, I guess. And then I think at some point in the night it probably transitioned to rain, so that probably washed it away. Like freezing rain. I definitely had some frozen raindrops on my car this morning, but that was about it. I have a stream streak redemption today since the next reward isn't until tomorrow. Oh, I didn't realize you can't show it off every day. I didn't realize you couldn't show it off. Like with every stream. Also decided I like Yehoda. Really? Really, Barney? I don't know. I'm not saying I dislike her. She's definitely not in like my dislike character list, which is honestly not even that large. Even the characters I told you all, I have like all of the characters we get as playable characters that I have problems with in terms of like who they are, their story and stuff. Like I've told you all about those, and it's not that like that means I like hate them or anything. It's just for me, Yehoda falls in some lukewarm area of my caring list. I don't know. She's very expressive and that's fun, like different than other people, but I don't know. I know you love her, Frosty. I sure do know you love her. I think she falls into one of those character tropes that I'm just like not the biggest fan of. I don't know what the word for the trope would be, but it's just like I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like people that are competent, but then show a lot of like but that's not fair because there are a lot of characters that do that. But there's a very distinct way of doing it. I was gonna say very capable, but then like display as not, and like I wish I could describe it. Like I know the kind of trope I'm thinking of, but like I don't have a way of I don't know if there's a word for the trope I'm thinking of, but boss fights have cutscenes. Only get the one. Wait, really? Is there a way I can skip the boss fight cutscenes? I always get them every single time. Hoda is terminally ill with imposter syndrome, and I can relate. I don't think it comes across well in Hoyo's clumsy writing. I think, you know, this is a weird comparison. It reminds me a little bit of, I have this ex, and like, he was very great at many, many things, but he just never, like, could never be strong in himself ever in his life, ever, on a single thing. He'll apologize for every single thing. He could never speak up for himself ever. Like, I don't know. Yehoda's extremely tropey. I guess that's probably my biggest problem. And like I said, it's not like it makes me dislike her. It's just like a lukewarm kind of feeling where I'm like, meh. I do like the expressions and they're fun and stuff. And they obviously fit that kind of tropey character thing, but you know, clingy boy, yeah. I knew you would know who I was talking about, Maddie. But I don't know. It bothers me to no end. Like, there are so many people that do struggle with imposter syndrome and things like that, but it comes across different for very many different people. A lot of people handle it in different ways. And the way that this ex that I'm talking about probably still handles it, and how I think Yehoda handles it is just like, I don't know.
And where are we going?
Something I don't really like. I mean, like, at the end of the day, everyone, like I said, everyone's handling things the way they're handling it. I guess it's just a method of handling that bothers me more than others. I guess. I don't know. That makes sense. Interest in her background. It may explain her better. That's true. We might see more, especially when we get that last intel. We get that last, Maddie, that last intel quest when she's out. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Maddie, you probably know, but I still see like things with him, and he's the same way. And like, I'm not in his life in that way, so there's nothing really. Don't live your life, man. But like, I'm just like, man, just like speak up. Like, I'm just so annoyed. You're very capable. You have things to say, things to do. Like, just speak up. Don't apologize for everything. Like, man, I've been someone that's like apologized for everything. Asterisk. Not really. Like, I have over apologized undoubtedly throughout my life, but like, it's a lot. It's a lot with this person I'm talking about. And I guess Yehoda falls into that similar trope. I mean, it's not a trope for him, it's his life, but when then you write characters, it can become a trope for a character, right? All right, back over here. This is the one where we gotta find the cat. Let's go. Probably up in the tree, huh? Let's see. I've definitely told you all this story before, but here you all go. You get to hear the story again. One time, Maddie and I were in a voice chat, and and suddenly there's like a fart sound. And I go,
All things come
Maddie, or something. She goes, that wasn't me. And I was like, what do you mean? And then he was in the chat. And he goes, sorry. I didn't know he was there. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So one more quest to finish before the patch. Should be able to get to it tomorrow. Kind of excited about Genshin again, which is nice. Yay! We love when the burnout is gone for a bit.
Where do we come and where
Did a ton of exploration today as well. Ooh, are you gonna finish or is it already gone? No, it's still here, right? Which one? This one. Are you gonna finish this one, Barney? The 80%. The 80% thing. No, really. I wish I can't even remember what kind of fart it was. Like a or a I don't know. You're like, who else was it? And they apologize. They were just gonna let me take the fall. No, for real. It was literally like the fart came through the voice chat. Just like, I really thought it was just me and Maddie in chat. So I was like, well, I know it wasn't me. So Maddie, it had to be you. Who else was it? Oh my gosh. He really was gonna let Maddie just take the fall on that, but gosh. Won't get to 80, close to 60. You can do it. Have you seen how cool the compass is? It'll help you find everything. Guessing the farts out. It was literally just me and Maddie in the chat as far as I thought. So there was no guesswork because it wasn't me. I know has a brother called Frosty. Go to jail. Not worried about the primos, but that's look at that. That's just over 2 wishes. Think of that. Think of that. All right, and think of it some more. Should I bring this cat with me too? Just kidding. All right, let's go talk to Neko. What about this cat right here? Uh-uh. Two copies of Cool Steel. No. It could be the debate club. Ain't no way. Frosty, I'm calling the police. Right now. All of you, one of these days, I'm for real just gonna have a police officer show up and, you know. And that would be pretty freaky. Why is there a police officer at my apartment? I don't know. But I'd be like, officer, arrest this chat. Right now. Ooh. I've told you all this story too. Except a different person. Maddie, were you the one telling me this story? You were the one telling me this story, right? Where there was one day where I think Maddie, it was you. You were in voice chat and there was someone else from my community in voice chat. And I don't know if I'd stepped away or I just wasn't there yet or what. But this person had to drink some water and just the loudest glug glug glugs came through. Like not like glug glug glugs like this, but like literally hearing them drink the water. Yeah, like the gulps. And I have tried. I've tried. My neck is so bony. What is this? I don't like this feeling. I don't. There's like a bone right here that juts out. I don't like it feeling. Okay. But I'm like out of water. I need to go get more water. But I've like tried. I think what I need to do is like turn off all of my mics, like sound suppression stuff. Turn up the mic sensitivity. Do y'all want to hear if I can do it? Let's see. Get ready. I'm going to turn this mic up really loud. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's so loud. Okay, wait. It was so loud. Okay, this mic is super sensitive if I turn it up like that. I literally was like whispering so quietly. Oh my gosh. Okay. What did I miss in chat? Okay, while driving Lyft, kind of ran a red light in front of a cop. Picked up a cop like 10 feet from the red light. Girl, ain't no way. Did anyone actually get you for that? I'm screaming. Not the gulps. Was it you, Maddie? Were you the one in chat that told me that story? I can't remember if you were the one that told me that story. Or that was a story I told you from someone else in chat. That was me, unfortunately. I wish I was there because I literally have no idea. I have like tried. I think there was one time you told me I actually came close to making whatever sound you heard was. But it was the person just like drinking whatever they were drinking, probably water, but whatever they were drinking. And Maddie could just hear the gulps. That's your Adam's apple, aka voice box. I thought women didn't have an Adam's apple. No, it's not the thingy that moves. It's just like a bone. What is this? I hate this feeling. All right, anyway. Glug, glug, glug. No, also, my mic gets very, very sensitive if I turn this up. That was wild. I bet you could all hear me in the kitchen if I turn this on. I gotta get more water. Bet y'all can hear me from the kitchen if I turn this on max. hear me talk to my guinea pigs out there. Okay, wait, let me get more water. Oh no! What did I miss? Not the best viewers bot. My favorite. Okay, wait, what else did I miss? When on testosterone, you can grow an atom. Really? I didn't know that. They received my report. I need to put my blanket back on. Hold on. Okay. For self-defense, men's most easy spot to put pressure on or punch to get away. Scary. Oh, I think they actioned my report. They actioned my report. All right. Tell me that in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. See that March Strong hoodie? Could you? Oh yeah. I just realized it's pretty distinctive. I was like, could you really see that? Yeah, it's pretty. Some of our band sweatshirts have a little bit, I feel like, maybe less distinct. I'll have to go look through them all. Less distinct or like very obvious designs. Well, no, they might all have pretty obvious designs. I'm like thinking through them. I don't know. I'll have to go look. I'll have to go look. Like racking my brain. My parents commented on it today. They were like, 2010. I'm like, yeah. What's funny is I'm a lot different size than I've been, right? I've been working on going to the gym and stuff. And so like a lot of my older hoodie, like older as in let's just say like the past couple years hoodies or things like that are kind of really ginormo on me, which is fine. But sometimes I want a tighter fit hoodie. And so I actually have old hoodies from like high school and they just fit better. I don't think I'm as small as was in high school, but they like just fit a little bit better than some of the newer stuff. So weird to think about. Yeah, 2010. Crazy. Wait. What show did we do 2010? What the heck show did we do in 2010? Why can I not think of a single thing from that? I literally can't think. What up? Was Flight? Because I feel like, don't I literally have a hoodie from Flight? Sorry, y'all. I'm now, like, thinking back to high school things. Don't I have a hoodie specifically for Flight? Isn't it the blue one that's, like, got pink coloring for whatever reason? With, like, clouds or something drawn on it. I'm about to go pull out my hoodies. That's Look. Oh, is that Look? You're probably right then. This must be Flight. Good thing you remember. Good thing you remember. Alright, y'all. What the hey was I doing? Don't blame me. My memory is poo-poo fart garbage. Which it actually is, but I literally could go look. Just remember that logo says Look. Oh, does that logo actually say Look? I guess that makes sense. Right? Why is our hoodie from this year March Strong instead of like just Flight? Or maybe these were designed before we knew what our show was going to be, since that was the year we switched band directors. I don't know. I think you're right. I think it did say Look on it. Wait, this one might be the one with the clouds on it. I can't see my back. Oh, it says Flight on it. Dum-dum. Me no dum-dum. Give gum-gum. It does say Flight on it. Y'all, it's, you know, I can't see my back. Don't worry about it. It does say Flight. Anyway. So the marching, y'all, for everyone that doesn't know, the marching band shows for when I was in high school were Roller Coaster, Flight, Look, and then Red. Those were the 4 shows when I was in high school. Gum gum. My favorite was probably Roller Coaster. Honestly, surprised I remember that too. Yeah, what the heck, Maddie? What the heck? My favorite was Roller Coaster. And also, to be fair, it seemed like we had a lot more flexibility in things we were doing in the marching band, because that year we had this one band director who I swear must have had dirt or people or had power, because he, it feels, got away with a lot of things. That then the next year we got a new band director who it felt like things were like ripped out of his hands, like, and they both operated differently, but I don't think that was the problem per se. But then probably my second favorite would be Red. That was my last year. And then I can't remember between Flight and Look maybe Flight was the worst one. I honestly can't really remember between the two of them. Elements was my freshman. It was so much fun. Yeah. I feel like there were a lot of more fun things prior to. I shouldn't say it like that. It makes it sound like the band director change was the problem, but I swear to you all, I feel like our band director when I was a freshman, and then before that, had some magical powers or something, like dirt on people that like let him get away with things that they didn't have to make happen anymore when there was a new band director in town. So anyway, it was rough. We only had like 32 members. Didn't even have a drum line. It was just the pit. Okay, maybe Flight was my least favorite then. When people graduated and didn't want to have another director, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, there was a lot of transition that year. But hey, by my senior year, we had enough people where we had so many people, he had to take 3 drum majors so that the marching people we're small enough for us to be whatever the size is, A still. So you know. Ooh, is she trying to get that star?
Off to the freezer. Strike a pose. Rain outlines your face.
I forget the path this takes. I think it goes this way. Yes.
A little mood boost.
Not her getting hit by that. Girl, what do you mean? Hurry up and blow that up. Thank you. Oh,
I am
all right.
played.
Hurry up and blow that before Shing Cho's walks over it, maybe. I'm trying to, like, make him absorb the...
Off to the freezer.
Where's the end? It should be right around this corner. I'm gonna try and heal Shing Cho with his own rain swords. If those enemies don't come over here fast enough. Another overlong Inazuma daily. Yeah, I don't like this one. Oh! I feel like 55 of those are me. Saying open chat. You don't think I'm rubbing off on chat and everyone's just saying it? They probably are. I wish I could go back and figure out who ticked up the thing, or like who's triggered that to go off. Banana for a good part of my life. Northwest corner. Are you coming? Are you gonna start saying some more opes for us, Frosty? Where the opes? Where the opes at? Oh, I don't even need to heal Shing Cho with his own healing. We can just heal right here. Or look, we're literally right here. Alright. Nope! Well then, dang, Frosty, what the hey? You come in here with that Midwest talk, but you're not gonna talk the talk. That's not Midwest. Big Midwester. Forget about it. Alright. Say front room instead of living room, though? Is that not a Midwest thing? Because we always called it our living room. My parents' house has a family room and a living room. Because they just have two downstairs rooms that are, I don't know, similar but slightly different. That's New York. Where'd you get a New Jersey accent? Someone in here said they were from there, right? That was for whoever said that. Forget about it. Oops. Not this thing that I haven't had to claim in literal years.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Chat. Remember when we had the reward where we would do accents? And then I'd have to go look up accents so I could try my best to properly do the accents. Good times. Good times. Hey, let's make some food. I was going to cook at the cooking thing, and then this sign decided to talk to me. What do we cook? Oh, we got cooking. Fish. Let's see how many dishes I haven't made. Oh my gosh, so many. This is what I need to go. I need to go get more of these Nefa ones. Oh, I actually have enough to make 10 of these now. I might call that good. Is this for us a specialty? It sure is. Let's cook this one so we can hopefully roll her specialty. Come on now. Are you serious? Is this really not going to roll her specialty? I cannot stand this game. I can't stand this game. I can only make 3 more, by the way. I can't stand this game. That's New York. I remember. Oh, that says the front room thing. We're just looking for that redemption. I removed it because I felt like I wasn't doing real good justice to the accents, which just felt kind of disrespectful. I will still try occasionally with not on demand, but you know, me looking up at like 7-minute video did not feel like I was giving it the real shot at it. Comes from the houses built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, had a living room in the front, dining room, and then a kitchen. Bedrooms were on one side with the bathroom. In the Chicago area. Comes from the Midwest. The front room thing? Dang. Dang. Do I try to roll Vressa's dish? With my 3 more times I can do this. I hate this game. You know. Can I roll anyone's specialty? Just someone's specialty? No, this isn't even... What dish is this? I have all these dishes. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where like, I don't know where I got them or why I haven't cooked them yet. I will probably do this tomorrow for all of the dishes. Oh, actually, I've been forgetting. I need to stop by the sugar sculpture lady in Nodcry every day because she gives a free sugar sculptures. And there's different ones you can get every day. Thank you, Blurg. No. Heard it all over the 5-state area of the former Ohio Territory. I have never heard of a front room before. That's funny. Then again, how often am I talking to people about the layout of their houses? Probably not that often, I guess. I don't know. All right. Let's... What did I say I was going to do? Oh, I need to do the... spend the resin for the event. While it's on my mind, because I know I'm going to forget, let's go to Nodcry, though, and zoomed in too much. Let's go to Nodcry and get the sugar sculpture from that lady in town. In your front room, I think of the coffee shop at OU. Is that the name of the coffee shop there, Maddie? I don't know if I've ever heard front room in my life. I probably have. But if you said front room to me, I don't know what I'd think. I feel like I'd literally think of like maybe an entry kind of room to a house. I guess I sort of have that in my apartment, kind of. Not really, because my apartment's so small. Like you enter like more or less directly into my living room, I guess, in my apartment. So I kind of split my living room kind of in half-ish. So I guess you can consider the I don't know. All right, let's go talk to the... Let's see if we can get a new sugar sculpture today. It is the coffee shop. That makes sense. Hey, but it might be named like that to match what Frosty's talking about with what front rooms traditionally are. 7 hours a day sleeping. Don't use the sugar sculptures to go away. Yeah, they sure do. Did I get a new one? I got a new one today, a puffin. Yeah, I don't actually... Here's the weird thing about foods. I don't always know what they do. What do these do? What do these do? Like, what does this symbol even mean? I'm guessing it fills your phlogiston, maybe? Since I think these are all, like, specialties of... Natlin? Well, no, this isn't. This is Fanta. So I have no idea what this symbol means or what it fills up when you eat it. Because, like, most of these tell you what they do, right? Like, this restores health. Makes sense. And then, like, if they do other special things, regenerates health for a while. It gives a visual effect? Oh, okay. Okay. Is that what that means? Let's eat this one. I gave it to Skirk. Rarely use food except for buffing, going to boss arena. Yeah. Yeah, I rarely use food too. Just sometimes I remember to do it. Or like I'm like, let's just make this a little easier. I remember when I used to pop one of these before a fight, and then all the buffs you can take. And I usually don't even bother now, but I feel like the least amount of things I have are an actual just regular healing items. I have so many of these other things down here for attack and defense. All right. Oh! Oh, I thought I saw it. Like, I thought I saw, like, sparkles coming off of me after I ate it. Not like her usual sparkles, but... I'm sad. All your characters are broken. It's a rough life out here. I don't know why Xing Cho skilled, but anyway. There's Xing Cho's skill hanging out. Okay. Well. Oh, goodness. I need to spend my resin. And I was using it to collect the books for... I think I was using it to collect the books for Durin. So I looked... Durin needs these, and I had, like, none of them yesterday, or before I ran the things yesterday. And then Yehoda needs... I can't remember between these two. I think it was this one, though. So I also don't have very many of these. But these will all be available once they're out. So, Vagrant. Yep, there it is. So what I think I'm going to do again today is just run the one for the Liar. Philosophies of Ballad again. Because I feel like I would rather put more resources into Durin right away if I can. Did see the sparkles? Okay. Thank goodness. I was like, man, is it just me seeing this for a second? But it was like, it felt like it only lasted a second, which is unfortunate. Oh well. All right. Let's use all this event resin on this. And then we'll go back to tracking those achievements. It's 9:20. I think I'll be able to finish. I mean, it depends on what we have to do, but I think I'll be able to finish all of those hidden achievements that are actually possible to finish, you know, in one sitting. So I'm gonna try. Oh wait, is this the domain with? This might be the domain with the icy guys. So this may be the worst team ever to run this. Oopsie. I think I ran an overlay yesterday, didn't I? Pyro damage up. Yeah, this is not the team to be running. I may actually leave. Or I might have ran a Mauika team. I actually can't even remember what I ran. Yeah, great. Yeah. Whew. We have a Mauika team ready to throw in. I have quite a few teams with Mauika on it. Let's just run the typical. I think this is what I ran yesterday, actually. The very typical Mauika team.
Light it up. Letting brave names echo. Shower me with the...
Be sanctified. Silence.
Not me using that at the worst possible time.
Pyroclastic surge.
Boo. Those were not great rewards. Considering what I could have gotten.
Bow your head.
Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Bring it.
Yoda suggested bows, Favoni's Warbow. There's an event weapon. Be able to get during a quest as well as materials to get at R5. Nice. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it feels like the weapon that'll be right for her will be like an event weapon. So there will be an event weapon for her. Nice.
Rise with the strength of love. Letting brave names echo.
The tides beckon.
Hiya! It is Kaya's birthday today. Do I go ahead and spend some resin or do I wait till I have 40 later? Let's just see if I can wait till I have 40 later and then maybe I'll remember to run. Maybe I'll run Yehoda's book domain instead. All right, let's get to the achievements. Hi, Alpha Dog. How are you? Boy, I am cold, y'all. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt with a hoodie over top. I'm still like really cold. All right. What am I doing? Let's see. Would fontaine beasts eat Natlan fish? What a funny question, title, name of an achievement. Doing great. I'm hot over here. What? Where are you that it's hot? It's so cold here. Missing any characters? Do you have them all? I do have them all. I do have all the characters. Oh, I just remembered Florida. You're hot in Florida. It's not. Y'all don't have a cold weather coming through right now. Man, I would say I'd trade you, but I don't know if I want Florida humidity. Not that it's not humid up here at times, but okay, wait, I remembered a story I meant to tell you all. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna take a time out. So I think I've shared this with you all before, but probably a while ago. I probably have the screenshots. I screenshot like bad Hinge prompts or like things I see on Hinge. Like I call it my unhinged Hinge content. And not all of it's like all that bad, but to me it's like it does not line up with like me and stuff. And so like to me it's like this is unhinged for me. And so it's cold in Florida when it's 60 out. 60 is pretty nice. I'll take 60. Trade you for below 0. Yeah, Alfred's just quite a few latitude degrees north of Florida. Quite a few. But anyway, so it's funny. There was this one guy who had swiped on my profile. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder if my phone will find if I search Hinge. Because sometimes it's really good at finding, really good at finding like content when you search for it. So it's able to identify. Okay, here it is. When did I take this screenshot? Where's the details? August 3rd, 2025. Okay. So August 3rd, 2025, I screenshotted this one thing because, and I can show you all this here. We'll zoom here real quick so I can show you all. So I have this one picture on my Hinge. You all can see it. It's fine. It's on my Instagram anyway. But this person had, swiped on my picture and said, when I see someone like you, it's no wonder I'm a terrible cook. I see something so hot and try to take it out so quickly. Okay. And I screenshotted that because I was like, no. Right. And so anyway, that was August 3rd, I guess, of this year. I just looked at when I screenshotted that. And then that in and of itself is not like the end all be all. Like, but I again, this person I'm pretty sure was pretty young too. I think this person was like 24 or something. And like their profile, I just like, we're not right for each other, right? And so like X, like I didn't match with them, right? And then let me tell you all this. Let's see if I can find it. And then let's see when this one's from. November 27th, 2025. This person must have created a new account because I think the only way you can see old accounts, or like the only way you can see a repeat person is if they have a new account. Like you can't, if you've already, because I've looked this up because I've been like, what if I X someone years ago, but they've changed, I've changed. I don't think I'll ever see them again unless one of us makes a new account. So this is the same person here. I'll cover up their face because this time I screenshotted like, you can see their face in the screenshot. So I'll cover up their face. But this time they said, all I want for Christmas is to go on a date with you. It's the same person. They actually, their name in the other one was Cameron. And here they said Cam. But it's a whole nother account. But I know it's the same person. And it's them commenting on my profile again. Tell them I like food. Sorry. Need a better cook. Oh my gosh. And then I think today, let me see. I screenshotted it again. Oh no, I think there was an in-betweeny date. I think there was another date that I saw them. Because listen, y'all, I saw them 3 times pop up. I saw them pop up 3 times and say corny, cheesy pickup lines each time. So they've recreated their profile at least 2 times. Oh, here it is again. Okay, actually, sorry. The 27th was the latest one. So the first one was August 3rd. The second one was November 1st. And the latest one was November 27th. So just a few days ago. So their faces in this one again. But I'll put my stream over it so you can't see. But my pickup game is like my facial hair. Almost non-existent and not that impressive. But hey, how are you, beautiful? Ain't no way this person created at least 2 profiles and found me every time. Well, the found me every time maybe makes sense because I'm assuming the pool of dating here is like not changing other than like, you know, a few new people jumping in and a few people popping out when they like are done with the app. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not like shaming them because the thing about Hinge is like, I maybe have never seen their profile. Like it just, you know, that you can build up so many likes from other people and you have to go through them one by one and it's a little exhausting. And so it actually takes me a while to go through them. Like just go through profiles. And so like to their credit, I may have never seen any of their like past likes. They're you know, they might have old profiles still in my queue somewhere that I just have not seen. So I'm not like shaming them for like every time they see me or like, you know, it's just anyway. But every time it's a terrible pickup line. Every time it's a terrible pickup line. If a stalker, no, well, maybe, but I don't think so. It's probably just like I can somewhat understand creating a new profile. Like I said, there maybe have been people in the past that I've skipped on or skipped on me, and like maybe we're in a better place where we would make sense. We would make sense to match now, but we didn't at the time. And so like if that happened, it would maybe make sense for us to see each other on the app or like be able to assess that. But you just can't. Like it can't because you will not see any old profiles. And so the only way to get around that is to create a new account. One of you two. And so I don't blame people for like creating, like doing that for the idea that again, like you are in a different place, different time. And so like even in the past, if someone had X'd you, maybe you're in a different place where it makes sense now. But every single time I'm here to call out the really bad cheesy pickup lines. They're terrible. So that was the story I wanted to share with y'all. Also, I looked up Hinge in my screenshots, so now it's showing me all the things I had screenshotted. And this one is from Michael, who says, "I'm looking for meth." Sorry, I was trying to cover up his face. "I'm looking for meth." This is my unhinged Hinge screenshotting. I'm out here for, so I am posing focus. How are you? Hate getting on the maps. Yeah, I get very burnt out from it, which is kind of why I end up building up this queue. And going through it really slowly and getting burnt out. But I think there's a lot of value in us being able to assess ourselves and what we want and then putting that on paper on an app. And then other people being able to do that. When I think about where can I find someone that matches me, for the most part, for like a lot of people, it might be like at the bar. I don't do that. So that's not like really a possibility for me. Plus, even if I did go to bars, I don't know how I would like know someone enough to like even develop that interest in them. I'm the kind of person that would develop an interest in someone that I'm like spending time with, which is why I think in high school I like dated a lot because it was a lot easier for me to know people when I was around people. And so I have that at work, I guess, but it hasn't been like that with anyone at work, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, so I feel like for me, dating apps present that place to at least allow that to happen in a way for me to get to know someone. So as much as it burns me out, I haven't really quit entirely, but look out. One of these days I may for real apply for Love is Blind, and maybe I'll find the love of my life on there. Should be a dating app where you put in your interests and a few necessary details and then insert swirly effect or match with a random person. If y'all both like each other, then your profiles are both revealed to one another. I think that exists. I swear that exists. Hinge kind of does that. Now, when you log into Hinge, usually it'll be like, you two are most compatible, and it'll just like show you a profile that it thinks is compatible with you, and then you can choose to match it or not. And I mean, I'm assuming they see something similar, and then they can choose to match you or not. A lot of the time I have seen some of those profiles then send me a like, clip it. They just tapped in and saw the I'm looking for blank. Girl, you don't want to go on Love is Blind for romance. I could find the love of my life on there. Look at me. I yearn. I'd rather have friends. I'd rather have friends too. I'm not, the funny thing is I'm not necessarily opposed to finding friends via apps either. Although, but I am on Hinge too because I am using it as a dating app. So it's kind of weird to go into that and then become friends with someone out of that. But I'm not opposed to that actually. Kevin's not here today. I think Kevin's been really busy with work a lot. But if you all see Kevin in chat, Kevin and I actually met on a dating app. But now we're just friends. This movie, hate. There's intimacy without commitment section on dating apps. At least Bumble. Wait, what's that mean? What's the point of a real relationship without commitment? What does that mean? There is on Hinge. On Hinge, there's a lot of things you could fill out on your Hinge profile, and I wonder if this is what you're talking about. One of the things that you can fill out in your profile is, where the heck is it? There's like a what you're looking for, and then hold on, I'm just gonna go to a profile to see one that has it on there. Oh, it doesn't really say. There's one that's like what you're looking for, and then like dating goals. What is it? Hold on. What are the actual titles of these? Before I say it wrong. I wonder if that's what you mean. Where is it? Oh, dating intentions and relationship type. So dating intentions is like oh my gosh. Where is the one where I can just edit my own profile? That way I can see it. Oh, there we go. I found it. Dating intentions and relationship type, which dating intentions is like, there's the options besides prefer not to say. And then, well, you can prefer not to say, figuring out my dating goals, short-term relationship open to long-term relationship open to short, long-term relationship, and then life partner. For me, I put life partner because that is like essentially what I'm looking for in dating. Like, I don't know if I'm treating it different than other people, because you can actually write some text under what you choose. And some people do things like where they're like long-term relationship or short-term relationship, but I'm not here for the relationship escalator. I'm just here for whatever happens. And I like, that's kind of the boat I'm in, but like, I know what I'm looking for. And so like, I guess I'm on a relationship escalator, and like if you don't pass, we don't move on. But like I don't necessarily think that everyone you date and then you don't end up with is like a failure. I think it's a learning point. So like I don't, at the end of the day, if I end up in like a long-term relationship with someone and then it doesn't work, that's not like a failure. Like that, yeah, that's not me ending up with my life partner, but like I don't know if that makes any sense. And then the other option you can fill in is relationship type, which that, I don't know that you all heard that, but there was like a car alarm or something going off outside. It was really weird. It was like a really scary sound though. It almost sounded like, you know, when the phone goes off for like an Amber Alert, like that kind of sound, but it sounded a little bit like a car horn. It was weird. And then the other thing you fill in is relationship type, which is monogamy, non-monogamy, or figure out my relationship type, which I hopefully that's pretty clear. But you can also describe what it is that you're looking for there. But okay, I'm sorry. What did I miss? Looking for hookups. Be so real. Been called puritanical for this, but like hookup culture is gross. I mean, that's your thought and your opinion, and like I'm not interested in that either, but like I clearly put that on my profile, and I think hopefully other people do that too. I think that's going back. I think that's that dating intentions one. Like there's a lot of like short-term relationship things on here, and I would never pick that. Like I'm not looking for a short-term relationship, but someone else could be. And then you can even qualify what you're looking for. And some people say that's all they're looking for is a hookup. And like, that's not my thing, but like people can be very clear about it on the app. I think with what they're looking for and say that. Glad to stop doing that, using dating apps. Like I said, it is a little exhausting, but in my mind, you know, I know what I'm looking for, so putting a little bit of effort into it doesn't seem that bad of an idea. Like my last relationship, and you all once upon a time saw him, didn't end where we wanted it to, obviously, but that's okay. And there was a lot of growing and learning from that, and like, you know, so alternate ending, like I'll find someone else on there that I then spend the rest of my life with in a good way, because I know what I want and they know what they want theoretically. And you know, we live happily ever after, like in the real world with like living and growing. But you know what I mean? I'm not set that the person I find is going to necessarily be on a dating app, but I'm not closing that off as an avenue for it. This isn't a kink shame, but when you knowingly know that's not what the other person wants and you try to push it, that's when it becomes gross. I should have clarified. Do people do that to you? It's very explicit on the app when that's what people are looking for, and then I just hit X on their profile. Never found nothing on it. Never found a relationship out of it. I mean, that's okay. I've been very discerning with it this time around, I guess, since coming back to the dating app after my last relationship. Just because I learned a lot more from that relationship and know more about myself and what I want. And I'm not bothered by the fact that I'm like hitting X a lot. It's okay. You know, not everyone is going to be the person I end up dating. That's okay. I mean, like I said, it takes time. It's a little bit, I mean, effortsome. It takes effort. And so, like, I guess I could stop at any point in time, and that's fine. And then I just close this off as an avenue for that. But I don't know. I'm still not opposed to the idea of finding my life partner on a dating app. I think it could happen. What? I just got it. What? I gotta be very real though. I sometimes feel like I've gotten to the point where I've become so judgmental because like when you're going through these dating apps, that's kind of what you're doing. You're like assessing someone for you and for like you knowing yourself and who you want to date. But it can feel kind of sad to be sitting here and hitting all these X's. Like, no, no, no. Because it feels in a way like I'm, assessing someone and saying no. But again, like the thing that I'm assessing someone for is, do I think that this is the person I want to pursue romantically and pursue a relationship with? And like, if I'm being honest with myself and the answer is no, that's okay. So anyway, there's our fun little tangent. We started with going, why did I see this guy 3 different times with horrible pickup lines to talking about the deeper depths of the dating app world. Oh wait, I was gonna go find this achievement. Had that happen on Bumble, where I enter my current situationship, only interested in sex. Explain that. Her words were, don't have to be into it, we can still go at it. Never unmatched so quickly. I mean, that's fair. That is definitely there are definitely people like out there. I think it's a little unfair to think that everyone in the hookup kind of culture is like that, but there definitely are people out there like that. I'm not one for hookup culture, but I think that, people will live their lives. Anyone that's pushy about anything, I would disagree with. A lot of immature people. Yeah. I mean, that's how it is with just about anything, Unfortunately, there are going to be people that fall into some sort of bad bucket, and probably any group of people, any like subset of people, that's how it is. Concept in itself of only going on to a dating app for it is gross. Really? I think it makes sense to do that. I think it kind of makes sense to do that. Like if you know what you're looking for in that subculture, in the hookup culture, and you find someone else that is also looking for that, I think it makes sense to use it for that. Again, not what I'm looking for, not what I'm interested in. I sometimes do see people that seem like that's kind of what they're looking for when they swipe on my profile, and I'm like, why would you do that? But I mean, I kind of think it makes sense for them. Ashley Madison's absolutely gross. Does that still exist? Ashley Madison's the one for married people, ? Not a person, but that's a dating app specifically for affairs. Yeah, that's the one that's like the married people one. I don't really know much about that, but I would probably say, yeah. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Specifically because I remember controversy coming out for all of that, and I think it's because like essentially it is that, like, looking for affairs, not necessarily, and again, not a place for me. I definitely would not be in this situation, but when people open up relationships with rules and stuff in place, whatever those are, which then sometimes those fall apart, but barring all that, if people in a relationship, married, whatever, have a distinct thing in place to say, you can do this, you can do that, like whatever's in the bounds of that relationship, fine. But if I remember the controversy, it was, that is very specifically for affairs. And yeah, I'm not here for breaking boundaries and trust and, all that jazz. The most popular dating app in Houston, apparently. Now I know not to get married in Houston. Ain't no way. That's wild. I would literally, let's think about a future where I've married someone. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna probably be incredibly discerning before I get married. That's just me. I don't I don't think I want this. I think I'm gonna like make sure that the person I'm marrying, like, we're in sync. Like I mean, you all heard about my last relationship probably while I was in it, and even when I came out of it, and like how, you know, there was all this stuff that we talked about, and like all these things, and like that's all about figuring out how we mesh together. And then at the end of the day, we didn't, like, the roads we were taking, to me, they weren't aligned, right? Like, I'm gonna get to the point where whoever I'm marrying, whoever I'm spending the rest of my life with, I'm theoretically, hopefully, know so well, and like know that we're on this path together, that like if I found out something like that, I don't know what I'd do, but I would just be beyond myself. Like, crushed, destroyed, which I'm sure most people are. Even if they don't, even if someone didn't even think that they were as discerning as me, like, even someone that knows they aren't, like, it's probably still pretty crushing when you have these boundaries in place, and like things that you think are like secure in your relationship, and then they're not, right? Yeah. I mean, I've told you all a little bit about my abusive relationship, and then that one didn't necessarily end with infidelity per se, question mark. There's a lot of questionable stuff at the end of that relationship, but yeah. That wrecked me for sure. Do what Carrie Underwood taught us in that one song, Before He Cheats. I think about that song sometimes. Well, not really, but like in the context of this, like kind of like, look out, y'all. Look out. Always get a prenup, even if you trust your partner. Trust legality first. Mostly a joke. Prenup's the one that covers your money, though. I don't have a problem with that. Honestly, I don't have a problem with that, period. Whether the person I end up with starts with more than me or whatever. I think it kind of makes sense, because like, it's nice to have on paper what's going to happen if things fall apart. And you know, when you are getting married, theoretically, hopefully you aren't thinking that's going to happen, but I mean, it does sometimes happen, right? And I don't really see a problem with the idea of a prenup saying, here's what I came in with, and here's what you came in with. My idea is that you would then leave with those things, and like whatever you work together in a shared capacity would just, you'd have to figure out how to split that after the fact. But anyway, I'm not really someone that you know, I'm not here to tell anyone they're wrong for prenups. Also helps where when you get divorced, if they cheated, they still don't leave with your assets. Oh, ooh, I didn't know that. I guess it probably depends on whatever you work out with the partner you're marrying and your lawyers. But I didn't know that. Interesting. That's kind of nice. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I pulled up the wiki on this. Quest. Let's see what we have to do. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Friends of Fire and Water quest, apparently. Somewhere there's a blubber beast in Natlan, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's so close to where we were yesterday. I should have just kept walking down the beach. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was coverage for cheating and things like that. Do like Kanye did? Put it in your mom's name? What did Kanye do? Getting distracted, I know. That's all I do. That's why I'm always like, let's finish this. And then it's like, I have half done by the time we get to the end of the stream. If I didn't get distracted, would it really be a stream by me? You all would have to think I got abducted or something. It's a fake me. Gosh, cheating things make me mad. So mad. Like when you have established boundaries or things in a relationship. So, but aside on that, an aside on that, I really hate when I see on profiles or things where people like highlight loyalty. Like, I'm looking for loyalty, or I'm loyal. I'm absolutely loyal. Like, to me, it bothers me so much because, like, in my mind, that's such a given in a relationship that I hate when people are calling out for it. Like, you better be loyal, or I'm so loyal. Because, like, again, to me, it's just such a given thing that we shouldn't sit here and have to say it. And it just, like, by saying it feels like we're talking about, like, a dog. Like, are we talking about a dog? Because, like, otherwise, this is just, like, such a given thing.
Are beautiful creatures. They are the
Loyalty should given. You have to specify it. I think you're hiding something. Yeah. Every time I see someone list loyalty, I'm like, why are you listed? Like, in both directions. Like, sometimes it's them saying, I'm fiercely loyal, etc., etc. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like in my mind that should just be a given. So like you writing that down is just making me go, why did you write that down? And then the alternative, like, you better be loyal. Typically the profiles say them better than that. But essentially it's like looking for a loyal woman or something. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like that should be a given. And so you writing that tells me you've been cheated on in the past, which, don't get me wrong, is a horrible thing, but like going in with that mindset, just like, I don't know. It again, like, it just makes me think of dogs. Like, you're asking a dog to be loyal. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. And I wish I had a better way to articulate what that feeling is, or like, but it just really bothers me every time I see loyalty brought up on a profile. Don't get me wrong, I don't want someone that is going to cheat on me. I'm not looking for someone that's going to do that. But like, again, to me, in my brain, it's such a given that having to say it or list it. At the same time, I think if we go find my list of like qualities in someone, I have like kindness on there, and that should also be like a given. But I don't know. I guess it just doesn't sit right with me. Infidelity is why I'll never be married ever again. I'm wary of even dating. Barney, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure just about everyone has those thoughts. Everyone has those like thoughts in a relationship or things where you worry or you question. Don't make me seem like I don't think about those things. With my abusive ex, I don't know if there was any infidelity. If there was, he did a good job of covering it up. But there were definitely weird things that he couldn't explain to me. And at the end of the day, that was enough. Like, there were a lot of problems in that relationship. And infidelity wasn't even one of them. But there were definitely weird things in that realm or whatever. Looking for a loyal Twitch chat? No. Actually, saying it in regards to like a Twitch chat even feels better, or like not as bad as, again, when people talk about it in a relationship. Like, again, I guess it's just such a weird thing to me. Like, talking about loyalty in other regards, like even just friendships, I see it more. Like, I'm not as bothered by it in that context as I am with like relationships. I don't know. It's just really, what is that? I've been here, obviously. All right, let's just go up.
Let's ride. Hip.
Oh, and since we're in Natlin, let's go back to the Natlin team. Will help us get through here quicker. Only trait I actively look for is that sense in that sense is boundaries, like actively asking for someone who knows how to set and what boundaries they have. That's fair. I think that's a big conversation point in it. I don't know how often I see that listed on a profile. To be fair, I don't think I list anything along those lines in my profile either. I think it's important for you to know your boundaries and stuff. I'm trying to think. I don't think that's one I've really seen laid out or listed out in profiles. Geronimo, where are we? Where am I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's fight. Oh, are these the people from yesterday that I was fighting? Yeah, they are. Is this an extension from yesterday? Hold on, let's take out these Team Rocket folk. Look, a little Cadbury's attacking too. Oh my gosh, look at him. What a cute little bean. Still stuck on this game? What's up? What are you stuck on, Alpha Dog? You're in Natlan. I am in Natlan. Look at me. Oh. It's a must-have. Consider myself a pretty empathetic person. Never want to make someone uncomfortable accidentally. Knowing what is and isn't off the table. That's fair. I think it's hard to know every single boundary you have on every single topic, on every single thing. But I think in general, hopefully you know what your boundaries are. Question mark? I think that every relationship has taught me more and more about what my particular boundaries are in a relationship. Did I just see zzz over there? Is someone sleeping inside that? I sure did. Let's let all the Saurians out first. Boundary management. If I ever decide to watch Star Wars, have to watch with my partner. That's fair. Never seen and don't have much interest to watch. Partner's a fan of the movies. That's a very fair. I like that one. I like that one. That would be me too, frankly. I have never. Well, I've seen one Star Wars movie because I watched one with my family. We all went to the theaters together and watched one of the newest. It was the first of the newest trilogy. That's like the only Star Wars thing I've ever seen. And I could totally see myself ending up with someone that loves Star Wars. It's just, it's just one of those nerdy niches, right? And I could totally see that. I could totally see that, Allie. I could see that happening to me too. And you know what? I wouldn't have a problem with that. I think it would make sense if I was with someone that really, really liked Star Wars. And you know what? I think I would honor that boundary. Stuck on a lot of things. Still stuck on the story. Which part? How far are you? How far are you? All right, let's see what this sleeping person is or whatever. Oh, it's a blubberby. This must be the one from the. Interesting. I wonder if I had to do a prereq of this or not. It doesn't seem to list that I had to do the other quest. I did one quest yesterday. It doesn't look like it lists that, but victimize blubber beast. I feel like in that same vein, I feel like I could totally see myself having those kind of things in place over things I really, really love. My favorite movie's Tangled, and if someone hadn't seen it, they'd have and they ever wanted to watch it, we'd have to watch it together the first time, for sure. Tangled's my favorite movie. Haven't been on in Really? Get on in there. You can do it if you want to. The blubber beast seems chuffed. Maybe they can become friends. Imagine Cadbury swimming off with the blubber beast. Oh yeah, what are we about to cook them? What are we gonna cook them? What will give them energy? All my characters are weak? Ooh, excuse me. Have you seen the ColourPop Tangled collab? No. Hello? No. I'm not the best at keeping up with products. I should look. ColourPop Tangled collab. It's okay if your characters are weak. I think just learning how to level them and like how they work well together is a big part of the game. Sent you a link? All right, y'all. Oh wait, here I'll do it on my phone since I'm sharing with you all the screen. Grilled fish and mint sauce. I can't lie to you all. Grilled fish and mint sauce doesn't really sound that good, but let's get to cooking. All right, hold on. I'm gonna check Discord on my phone. I could also stop sharing my screen to do that, but just gave up on this game. Aw. I mean, that's fair. If you really weren't all that into it, that's fair. Creatures will feel weak until about AR45. When you should start doing artifact domains and stuff. That's fair. But you can make your characters pop. That's fair. Hopefully the content isn't too bad up to that point. But yeah, once you get to a certain like world level and stuff and start really doing artifact runs and stuff, then you can really build your characters out. It's so weird played up level. Look at me. I gotta serve people out here. And by people I mean the Saurians. Okay, sorry, let me read Allie's message. Here we go. Hair clip's so cute. Okay, hold on. I'm getting like it's trying to sell me everything. That is so funny. I feel like I've seen the palette. I see the eyeshadow palette. I feel like I've seen that. Maybe I've gotten advertisements for it, but I feel like I've seen the palette. Not the hair clip. Okay, you said hair clip and I'm scrolling. The first thing I see is Pascal. And I don't know what I thought he was, a sticker. He's a hair clip. Stop. Look what there. Stop. I'm about to buy everything. There's a lot of stuff on sale. This is why I can't click on makeup things. I don't need all this. But I kind of want to buy it so I can try it all. Oh, there's a whole like full collection. Oh, it's out of stock. So I was like, instead of buying individually, I could just like get a whole pack to try out. Womp womp. How dare you? It's a small clip. I guess I couldn't really tell from the picture. Let's see. Like, oh, I see. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was as big as I use hair clips to pull all my hair up. Because I couldn't really tell from the picture. But you're right. I see it here, like, compared to some hair. That's so funny. I mean, it's probably about the right size for a chameleon. That's so funny. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Yawning into the mic. Just not going to play the game. That's fair. Essential quests can be intimidating. Always took my sweet time doing those. That's fair. They kind of were, especially when I first started playing the game and I was like, what is happening? What is happening? All right. I'm over here cooking fish for a blubber beast. I feel like you would just feed a blubber beast raw fish, but you know, I don't know. I have an account that's been AR45 since 2022. First started Genshin. It's very annoying to do Ascension. But have none of them built. Oh, I see. Wait, do you still play it, Imposing Focus? Do you still play that one? Had an issue with the Electro Cube? For sure, not knowing what characters worked well. Yeah, there was definitely a big learning curve. Like, especially if you haven't played games like this. At this point, if I played a knockoff Genshin, I'd probably pick it up a lot quicker than I originally picked up Genshin, you know? Just because of how much I played Genshin and now understand it. Like, playing Honkai Star Rail when that came out, it's not the same. Don't get me wrong, it's not the same, but like the concept of like building your characters in that is pretty similar. And so I kind of understood that better than I would have if I picked up the game fresh. I have a solid team for an account that I don't touch. Animal Traveler, Yelan, Nahida, and Kaching. Oh, you've talked about that. You've talked about that account before, I think. Knockoff Genshin. I think that's called Wuwa. Well, Wuwa, okay, Wuwa combat's also pretty different though. And so like, I feel like I maybe picked up a little bit of Wuwa stuff in similarity, but I think Wuwa is also a pretty different beast. And like, did playing Genshin help me? Probably no. Some things, yes. Like if I had gone into Wuwa without ever having played Genshin, would I like be in a way a worse off state than when I picked up Wuwa having played Genshin? Yes. However, do I think there's a lot of Wuwa stuff that I would have to learning curve over still? Also, yes. Also, yes. I mean, if I played the game day one and was like, there's definitely a lot of learning I would need to do here. Would have been wrecked if it hadn't been for Genshin. Yeah, I guess if I really went into Wuba blind, it would be way worse. Even going into Genshin, thinking back to when I first started Genshin, like there was definitely a lot of learning to do there. Not into turn-based combat. Have enough to play Genshin. Yeah, that's fair. I think when Honkai Star Rail came out, that was a lot of people that came from Genshin and went and tried Honkai Star Rail. A lot of complaints people had. I played Honkai Star Rail for about a year after it came out or so. I didn't mind it too much, but I auto played the combat a lot just because, you know, I built my characters and then just let them go, which is a lot different than Genshin where you have to control them through every fight, right? Didn't mind too much, but it was definitely different. And I preferred like Genshin versus that, but you know. Absolutely love Honkai Star Rail. Best of the Hoyo gachas. Really? Have you played all of them? Did you play Tears of Themis? Let me know. With what it wants with your life? Oh. Did anyone play Honkai Impact? So, I don't know if anyone here still actively, no one really talks about it. But I've definitely had someone, like, when I first started streaming Genshin go, hey, try Honkai Impact 3rd, and I did. And I thought it was interesting, but, like, I had too much going on, and it had a lot going on. And I said if I had all the time in the world, I probably would keep playing it. But it's a little bit more... I feel like it's, like, a mix of, like, a Star Rail Genshin... in terms of how you actually play it-ish. I don't know. It plays different than both of them, but... started Genshin because I thought it was A Breath of the Wild ripoff, but was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't. It's a Tales ripoff. That's funny. So many people said that before it came out. They were like, look at the next Breath of the Wild. And then it really was like nothing like Breath of the Wild. I mean, like, you have gliders and stamina. But yeah. Good night. You're going to bed, Alpha Dog. Good night. Sleep well. Played Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, Honkai Impact 3rd, and Honkai Impact. Here's the theme. This is the one I remember least. Definitely had it installed at one point. Did you actually play it? You didn't list Zenless Zone Zero. Imposing Focus. What up? Got tired of Breath of the Wild and saw Genshin online and decided to try it. That's funny. I loved Breath of the Wild. And then Tears of the Kingdom also. Loved. All right, let's serve this food. Actually don't like Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, but you've tried it. You didn't listen, you played. Zenless Zone Zero is also... I feel like Zenless Zone Zero's combat is closer to Wuwa's, maybe. It's not really like Genshin's. Or maybe it's closer to Honkai Impact 3rds. I don't know. I'm like trying to think of what to compare it to. It's not really like Genshin's. It's gone. I'm very sad. I played exactly one day of Zenless Zone Zero. I tried it and knew I didn't have time for another gacha. Time, space, patience, etc., etc. I don't think I minded it too much. But I feel like I definitely, in terms of like gameplay, it feels like I liked it less than Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Play this and mostly AAA games like Assassin's Creed, Horizon franchise, Halo. That's fair. I'm trying to think if I'm playing. I don't think I'm actively playing any other game right now. Y'all see me play a couple co-op games with Maddie, but like there have been times in the past where I've like been playing like a PlayStation game on the side. Y'all just don't see me playing. I guess I do a couple mobile games like Pokemon Go and stuff, but or like I do my New York Times daily puzzle and stuff. I do on my Switch have Ace Attorney like loaded up, and I actually it's the trilogy. I actually made it through the first of the trilogy games, which had 4 stories. I don't know if each one has 4 stories, but I just started the second game, and I haven't gotten anywhere on it. I don't even think I've gotten to the first point where you can actually control anything. I just like as soon as I go to bed, I lay down and fall asleep instead of like doing anything else. It's a fun game. Combat's decent. Rewards are plentiful. Characters have mostly nice design and story. Could never work for IGN. Actually play the games I review. Wait, which game are you talking about? Zenless Zone Zero or Honkai Star Rail? Resident Evil. That's true. I do Resident Evil on Tuesdays. So we'll be back with Resident Evil while the patch is going on Tuesday. So that is another one. But outside of the ones you all see me doing, yeah, I haven't turned on my PlayStation in a hot minute. I don't even know the last thing on there. I also haven't used my VR headset to do, I do Beat Saber. I haven't done Beat Saber in a hot minute. Zenless Zero. Honkai Star Rail's a 5 out of 10. For real? I thought Honkai Star Rail was like your favy. I thought you said Honkai Star Rail was your favy of the Hoyoverse games. I'm surprised. Your ratings seem backwards. And then you said you didn't like Zenless Zone Zero, but you rated it really well. Oh, but objectively speaking. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, wait. So I finished the one I was going for. Rescued the blubber beast. We sure did. All right. One-way ride through Target Town. Is this gonna be up in the resort area? Please no. Oh, don't make this be that. Destroy all 36 balloons during the floating target balloon challenge. Where the heck is the floating target balloon challenge? Oh, it's okay. This is a thing in the flower feather plan. Okay, I don't even know if I've tried this. Apparently there are 36 of them. All right. Don't see your PS gamer tag. Assume Genshin isn't on it. I do have Genshin installed on my PlayStation. I linked the two, I linked the accounts when they let us finally do that. I used to have a PlayStation Genshin account when Genshin was separate for PlayStation and computer. But I deleted that account. It literally had nothing on it because I realized they weren't connected. And I said, ew, I wanted them to be connected. So then I never touched it again. And I deleted it. And then when they let the accounts be one, oh, Ixer, you went to my teapot. Welcome to my teapot. Is my PlayStation gamer tag not on my Discord? You're friends with me on Discord. Hopefully, I thought it was on my Discord, but I don't remember what it is. Bearing, I don't know, one or the other. Isn't Honkai Star Rail kind of a mess lately? Terrible power creep. I have seen, so I do see a lot of, on the Hoyoverse, I do see a lot of discussion of all the games. Just people talk about things on the Hoyoverse or Hoyo Lab app all the time. And I thought I did see that. People were like, Genshin's power creep. Meh. What else is this? Honkai Impact Third's power creep. Honkai Star Rail's power creep. It's like horrible, bad, I don't know. But design's great, characters beautiful. All said and done. Release new characters and then change the entire game meta to where older characters become unusable, causing you to either spend money or struggle beyond reasonably. Oof. Complete content. Genshin and other gachas have power creep, which is expected to make money. Honkai Star Rail version so much worse. That's fair. I feel like I know of games where that's been a big problem. To me, it doesn't feel like that's a Genshin thing. I don't play Honkai Star Rail anymore, so I wouldn't know in that regard. But to me, Genshin doesn't quite feel like that. There is power creep. They want you to pull all the new characters, but it doesn't seem like you can't get through, especially main game content with just whatever characters you have at the time. No, you Blurg. Hi Blurg. Get another. Oh, you already said that. It still is my platformer choice. Also have PC and Xbox. I will not play on mobile. See, I play on mobile. If I'm not streaming and I don't turn my computer on, I do all my dailies and stuff on my phone, on mobile. And really, if I'm playing on mobile, it's more or less that, just to get through my dailies and stuff. So, I hated playing Genshin on my PlayStation. I'm not a controller person, so I hated that. Just based off of that, Honkai Star Rail will be receiving a 1 out of 10. What surpasses games like Genshin due to how generous it is and how their banner system, at least weapon-wise, is so much better. 75% to 25% win-lose. Also enjoy that they remaster their main 4 stars with 5-star versions, and they often give free 5 stars. I figure out where to put my finger while playing in mobile. Oh, that's fair. I guess it just feels very instinctive to me. And at this point now, I'm used to it. Man, Honkai Star Rail, not Woowa. Yeah, I was like, that's interesting. Imposing focus. Why'd you compare it like that? What an interesting way to compare it. Mary Annie. You know, I pronounced that Pokemon Mary Annie, and well, not my ex, but he was like, why do you say it like that? Because it should be Marini, like marine, like the water, Marini. I was like, I don't know. It looks like Mary Annie to me. Like mare. And there's an EA in there, so Marianne. Marianne. Woowa is not friendly. Huh. Is it not? I only played it like the twice on stream. The first time it came out, and then when you requested it. Or maybe that's 3 times. However many times that was. I don't have a good sense and feel of the Woowa setup. Oh wait, okay. So we're gonna go to the Flower Feather clan. Go on up here and find this challenge. Ooh, love criticizing my favorite game. You can't criticize something or someone you love. Is it truly love or obsession? Oh man, me, I've probably filled out the surveys for Genshin in front of you all before, but like they'll be like, how likely are you to recommend this game to someone? And I'm like, or how willing are you to play the game? And I'll be like, yeah, very willing. And then like comparison, what seems like it'd be a similar, yeah, if I'm so jazzed to keep playing, I would say I recommend it to people. And when I answer the recommending one, I'm like, and I say willing instead of very willing, because like I definitely will be, I am definitely able to talk up Genshin for the good things in it, but I also recognize everything that Genshin is and how I might not recommend it to people at the same time. But honestly, that's the same thing with my favorite game series, which I'm not even up to date on myself in, frankly. But my favorite game series, I also would be like, you know, I can recommend it and talk it up, but here's things I would say about it and recognize why it might not be the right game for a lot of people. All right, I think I need to go somewhere this way to find this challenge. Oh, well, now we're getting outside the clan spaces. Hold on. Oh, here. I've never spoken to this person. I don't think. With soft pity is 65. Weapons are guaranteed, but you basically have to pull weapons. There are barely any 4 stars, so you have to pull a ton of limited characters. Okay, Barney. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, I thought y'all told me the weapons in that game were like really easy. I see. Genshin might change some and actually listen to fans now since they weren't even nominated for Mobile Game of the Year. I did say that. Woowa shouldn't be nominated either since it can barely run on mobile anyways. Is that true? Basically a PC game. They soft launched on mobile. I thought I played it on my mobile when it first came out. I remember downloading it, but I don't remember. It was a while ago. Ooh. All right. So if I'm going to do this, let's put Ganyu on the team.
What are my orders?
Casca has 30 points, but I think the max is 36 maybe. Wait, how do I actually start it? Do I need to get on the balloon? Alright, wish me luck. Not wrong. Phone crashes. If I play WoW for more than 2 minutes? Dang, is it really that bad? Whew. Genshin I can play for quite a while before my phone even really gets warm. I feel like I've fallen asleep playing Genshin on my phone and woken up. My phone did drain quite a bit of battery, but like not that bad. Ooh, struggles even on beefy PCs. No.
Let's go. In the floating target balloons challenge, you basically want... Ooh, looks like someone's an expert already. Since many of the Flower Feather clan have to fight while riding a Kukusaur, they
Oh, am I missing all of these? Oh my gosh.
Well, you've impressed me, that's
Girl.
for sure. I think you might even have an edge on Mr. Pashika.
Have I missed some?
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Have I missed any? I can't tell. Where are we going?
Hey, look over there. Saibo flies by whenever we wave the flag. He really likes hot air balloons too.
Did I miss some? I can't tell. Girl, quit talking and tell me where they are. Okay, wait. I see some. I'm not doing too hot here. I'm about to turn on, I don't know, Arena or someone. What is this? I should be running Phlogiston character. Oh, there's a... Hello? I also am having trouble, like, moving on this. Alright.
Ooh, looks like someone's an expert already. Since many of the Flower Feather clan have to fight while riding a Kukusaur, they have to be an excellent shot. That's
Girl, if you don't stop right now.
With my people. A lot of them use it to practice.
I think I need to hit 36
You
to
can
win.
do it! The challenge is almost over. Keep going!
Oh, which is exactly what I'll hit. So I don't think I missed any at the beginning.
I can't believe
Yay, I did it.
balloons.
Chaska only got 30.
Didn't think
Kick
it was
rocks.
humanly possible.
Uh,
If you were one of our
Mobile
warriors,
optimization has gotten so much
we want to
worse.
crown you
Unless you have a newest one-to-one
celebrate.
phone.
The
It'll
only
crash and
people
barely
in the
work.
tribe who
Also
can
lag
help
immediately.
you
At least
do
Genshin with
the
all its faults
warriors
kept
will
mobile
be
players in mind.
twins, and
But my
assign
laptop
few
even
talented
runs
others.
Wuwa.
And
Use my phone for
actually,
Genshin to get my
Mr.
welkins.
Pashika has one too.
If I'm out or do check-ins, that's about it. So, ooh, Frosty, so you do it. Yeah, when I was in the UK, I was using my phone to do all my Genshin stuff. And yeah, I use my phone to do all my purchases because I use my Google Play points and stuff. Hey, but I got the achievement I came here for. Never done that challenge before. Who am I? Who am I? Where am I? What am I? How am I? Oh my gosh. The dating app was still up. Why am I? The dating app was still up. Another pet peeve of the dating app. When you swipe or match or like someone's profile, you can like one of the responses. Like there's like 3 prompts and then like 6 pictures. And you can like any of their pictures and then that sends it to the person to let them know. And you can also, when you do that, you can also write a message. Like maybe someone's prompt is pick our first date and they give you 3 options or something. Or something I'd like to know about you is ... what your favorite memory is or whatever. And so, you know, people can like write a response to like the first thing they can like your profile and then say like, oh, I love this picture. Or they can say, or I read you all the cheesy pickup lines that one guy said. I hate when people just like my profile. No context. Like, I put all this effort into this profile, like, and then you just like the picture. Like, that's great. But like, especially if their profile is like not as like detailed, like, what am I getting from this? Like, you're not telling me anything. So like, what? Anyway, got distracted because I saw it like pop up from it. All right, let's go do this one. Fight alongside tribal warriors to defeat abyssal monsters. Did I complete the World Quest Twisted Extension? Hope I did. Let's see. Oops. It looks like it gives a lot of points, so hopefully I did. Oh, I guess not, because it says this completes a quest. Okay. Let's go find where we need to go. Oh my gosh! I was like, focus. Okay. Wait, I found the starting location. So we'll go to the starting location. Hi, Ling! Hi, Ling! How are you? Oh my, everyone blowing up. Hi, Ling. How was RuneScape today? Can use a backbone if I ever do want to play Genshin on my phone. Hate having to take off the case to play it, though. Aw, that's fair, Frosty. See, as someone that's not a controller person, I don't really care or mind. It's the first time in a while. It's true. I've been pretty non-spooked. I think I was just so focused on my phone pulling up the wiki on this. I did. I sure did. I jumped a million feet in the air. Someone scared me today, actually, too. When I went to the Pogo event. I was like getting out of my car. And they were parked next to me, and I knew they were parked next to me, but it was cold, so when I got out of my car and was like putting on my jacket, they rolled down their window and started talking, and I was like, oh. Surprised you're actually showing it? My achievement tracker? My achievement tracker? Hasn't done spooky streams, so she's already back to baby. Listen here, Blurg. I was just thinking about how we have so much to do in Resident Evil 6. So much to do. So much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Just shows a black screen when you tabbed out? Yeah. That's because I don't usually have anything in the background to show you all. But right now we're doing achievement hunting. So we're achievement hunting. We're achievement hunting now. I figure you all can see the achievement tracker. Getting there. 98, probably 98 and a half, since I am missing one achievement. Let's see. There's one that I have done that is not tracked in there. Who am I? Let's see. No, not this one. So let's head to where this quest starts, which is up here. I think here. Should skip to RE7. It's a wholesome family game. I got to go to an order. You know, actually, I heard they're remaking Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil Code Veronica, so I think I need to actually go and do those. We got to go in order. Bit difficult to see the achievement tracker because of screen size. I mean, that's fine. I'm reading them out loud while we're going through them. If you all can't read it and you need to see it, I can make it bigger. But it's really just there for visual reference. It's not all that important. All right. Let's see. Oops. I forgot. This is gone you. Already beat 6. May as well keep going in order. No, I haven't beat 6 yet. I still need to see what happens with Chris. Right? And Sherry. And Tamu, Ada. Like, who is she? Who is she? Alright, what am I doing?
Whatever you need.
Alright. What am I looking for again? I think I'm looking for a journal. Maybe? I think I was not supposed to jump down here. Tamu Ada? When did Tamu get involved with Resident Evil series? Didn't even do that in 4. Should we go back and... We can go back. You want to... Should we go back to 4? Were there other stories in 4? Were there other stories in 4? We play Ada. Every character in Resident Evil 6 is like a Wish.com version of the original character. I say that mostly for Ada. The Ada in Resident Evil 6 is like 200% knockoff. There's a whole DLC for Ada, not Chris. He's that boring at everything. Lurg cannot stand Chris. Okay, wait. I've spoken to him before. How do I actually start the quest?
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Oh wait, I need to defeat 5 Tenebrous Mimesis enemies. Got it across. Okay, well, where are they? That's what I need to figure out. With him. What the heck? Why won't this show me where I need to go? Because that's really what I need to do. Confirm my name is Chris and I'm quite boring. Dang. It's rough out here. Where are these 5 ones I need to fight with him? Why is the wiki like this? Okay, if I scroll a little bit further, I think I'll get the locations. So let's check these locations. Looks like there's one up here, maybe? Let's see if I can get there. In this quest a bit ago. Also, the wiki is garbage. Never trust it. Yeah, I hate the wiki. It's like the details are there, but like, it looks like I've maybe done this one. Just because, like, it just doesn't feel like they organize it very well, which it is a wiki, but, like, it feels like details that should be easier to find are not. Okay, so it looks like that's good. Let's check over here. Let's see. Probably done a bit of the quest already. Yeah, I'm probably only missing like one of the ones I need to do. So we're just gonna check each of the spots and, you know, if we find the thing, we find the thing. I've definitely been here before. So I would guess I've already done this one too. Okay, let's see. Tried not doing videos for achievements. Had a hard time finding locations. That's fair. If I pulled up a video, I might have better luck with some of these things, like this one in particular. But I'm going off of the things and hoping I see and find them. Let's see. There should be one this way a little bit. Maybe inside this. Use another website that is in the wiki. Good. I see a chest here, so this is probably a good sign. Oh, why are you climbing this? Thanks, buddy. Alright. I'm not sure if this is the only one I'm missing. I'll check the other 2 locations, but... Go bed. Have work tomorrow? Oh, what time's work? Good night, Blurg. Sleep well, wash your face, take off makeup. No, you.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Good night, nerd.
Just kidding. You can take it.
Just kidding. Alright, let's see. Location 4. Like it's a little bit down this way.
Okay.
Looks like I maybe have done this one since I don't see it. Okay. Looks probably okay. Let's check the 5th one. Oh wait, actually I defeated the 5th one. I can tell by the dialogue. So now let's go to his sleep snugly. Oops. Almost jumped off. Let's read through these. There they are. We have to go to like a waterfall, I think. That's what he said. Which might be the bottom of this. Oh, look at that. This wasn't here earlier. Oh, is he dead? Ah! Spooky.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Target acquired.
Who am I?
Not bad. It's all.
Sweet. All right. It is getting pretty close to bedtime. Let me see. We might not get through all of them today. another achievement done. Thank you, thank you. We're getting there. 98.5% this says. I think there's probably one of these commission ones I've probably done. That's probably what's missing. Probably. I don't know. Alright, I might actually have to finish these tomorrow. Because we have not made it through all the Natlan ones. Let's see. Heroes Homecoming. We'll look up this one and probably call it a day here. Oh, this one is as simple as picking up an item, so might actually be pretty simple. Let's see. Over here. Oops. Oh, I probably have to come from here to get it. All right, let's get launching across the universe here. That's what they all say. I guess we'll see. It's supposed to just be all the way across this, although.
Okay. Is this really necessary?
Can I grab onto this wall? I guess not. I guess not. I feel like I need to go up there, though.
I'm tired already.
Here we go. We're going to stop your plan right here. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Now we got that item. Oh, wrong one. So now we add that to my collection of things I've collected. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's check the next one and see. Now we're doing all these ones in like, you know, the... Actually, it looks like we've done most of the Saurian ones, so let's do that one. Then you'll be free to see if that's the finale of the Saurian one.
Trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
All right. I don't know if this is going to trigger on its own, though. Let me see what this says. There are a lot of quests you need to complete. Return to where you first met your Saurian companion. I tried to do that yesterday, but I still had some quests I hadn't let's check if I can do this now. Otherwise, there might be a couple of quests I still need to do. But let's see if I can now. But the wiki has like a million things you need to check. To make sure that you're done. Which is why I'm a little hesitant to check through, because it's just a lot of checking. And we may as well just come here and check right now. That does look like I maybe have missed a few things. No, you're done when you go in there and the screen blanks for a second. Yeah, I was like, it looks like I'm missing a few things. Have I done IM speed? Looks like I have. That's like one of the ones up here. Fell asleep for a little bit. Welcome back, Alfred. I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm trying to check real quick to see if I've done these like there's a couple of things to check that aren't world quest for Cadbury. So I'm just gonna go to those locations real quick. There's one here. And if they look like they're done, I'll have to do more digging next time for what I'm actually missing. But if either of these two locations actually have something there that I missed, that might help me just be done with this. Okay, wait. So I have done this. I believe I have done this. And then let's see. Activate the Source Dragon Idol. I think I've done that one too. Let's do this. Challenge you have to do to finish, and then you can see Cadbury. You have to make maximum score. Oh. I wonder if that's one of these that I haven't done then. Oh, wait. This is the one. This is the one I said Need for Speed or something. Need for Soaring Speed. This is probably the one. Or wait, no. Is this the one? The achievement. Never mind. The achievement I was talking about is I Am Speed. I think I've done. So let me check this second location real quick. That's supposed to be that should be a quick check if I've done it or not. That's what prevented me from finishing. Maybe I'll just complete all of the other Natlin achievements before I do this one and call it a day. I'm not today. I'm not going to do all that today, but just like that will be how I narrow down what I'm missing for Cadbury. Be a Spirit Way challenge. Max score is 17,500. I think that's might be the I Am Speed one. Wait, let me see. Because the wiki says I need to complete the I Am speed achievement. Yeah. I'm guessing. This is one thing I had to complete. Sprint trial? Oh, wait. No, sprint trial sounds different. Question mark? Question mark? Where am I going? Oh, no. Not a Tangosaur coming to attack me. Where in the heck? Oh, I think this thing I need to activate is in here. Does this mean it's activated already? It's definitely a spirit way. This wiki has a million things we need to check. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Like, a million things. But since I feel like I've done all the world quests at this point, I don't know.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution.
I'm like looking through. Like, there were so many things that you need to have done.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Holy shit. Someone had sent a message to support and they sent 29 steps to make sure you've done. Okay, here's the one you're talking about, maybe. Complete the Urabamba Master Trainer Collective of Plenty Warriors Challenge and achieve at least S rank to trigger the photo scene, maybe? Because that looks like that's the only one listed here as needing a score. Oh my gosh. He's so annoying. That's the one I had to do. Woo. They really need a quest tracker because I lost track of mine. I have no idea what I'm missing. Someone in the comments. Finally found the last quest, got the achievement. Everyone in this thread is talking about all the little things they missed. All right, this sounds like it's going to be a little complicated. Let's do this. Let's check the one. Let's check this one that I was going to check before we got to that one. And see how straightforward it is. If it is straightforward, we'll do it real quick. Why is it always a statue mechanism? We'll do this one real quick and call it a night. And pick up everything tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Dang. If this location is to be believed, it is in a terrible place. It's like right here. Wait, but it looks underground. I hate the wiki. LOL. Alright, hold on. Hoyo Lab. Someone posted in Hoyo Lab. Might be better. Okay, wait. This person's got a... Looks like a pretty comprehensive guide. Hold on. Which gave me tracked achievements. I bet someone has an achievement tracker out there that you could like just follow, but you'd probably have to do exactly what I'm doing with achievements. Oh wait, you said achievements. I thought you I in my brain I thought you were talking about quests.
Okay.
All right. We need to pick up this guy. Oh wait, this might be the thing I'm missing. This might be the thing that I'm missing. All right, anyway. I picked him up. And then we need to go back up to outside the volcano. And put him down on what I assume is his throne. Oh, goodness. Wait, is this taking me in the right place? I think I went to the wrong place. I think I was supposed to just walk forward. Oh well. Not get on the... Like, walk forward as in, like, this way forward. Wait, like... They say, go straight and place it. And then... They're, like, inside the building. Can I go inside? Can I go inside this? I'm actually about to play this person's video guide real quick. Because where am I going?
Try and stop me. All right.
Locked on. Yeah.
Oh, you can go in here. Have I not been here? Did I just not unlock the door for myself? This looks like things are gonna fight me. I've been here before, I think.
Fulfill our
A jump fluff.
Okay.
There's a chest somewhere here. Hello? Or where? Hello? Do I need to open? Well, here, let's put him down. Oh, there you go. Nice. Let's claim that. That might have actually been what I needed to complete. Hold on. I totally said there's a jump up and then I didn't try to catch it. Let's go back here.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Well, this didn't actually seem to do anything, so this may not have done anything. But, you know, I may as well go look before I log out. And then we'll call that pretty good for now. Pretty good for now. I'll hopefully actually catch up tomorrow with all the things. So happy to get the Golden Sun Silver Moon achievement. Which one's that, Frosty?
Let's ride.
Okay.
No, looks like I'm still missing something. I'll have to go through that checklist of like 29 things. But in the meantime, complete Selenic Chronicles 2 for Columbina. Nice. Yeah, I'm only halfway there. It won't show me. It won't show me. Oh, let's do the Yehoda. I have 40 resin. Let's do the Yehoda one real quick. And while I'm doing that, let's see if any of our Genshin friendies are on. Mama Kitty is on. We've rated her before. I don't remember her well. But I think we liked her because I think I do remember rating her. So we'll just run this once. Oops, not with this team. We'll just run this once real quick to burn that 40 resin I have. And then we'll close out for the night. And then I should be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm getting my nails done after work, but then I should be home. Which will be probably kind of late because it takes a million years to get my nails done, but all right. Well, it's a little bit more of prep for Yehoda. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm just going to leave myself in Mondstadt. Nice little place to leave my team. All right, let's switch over. Like I said, I think we've rated this person before. Like I feel like I distinctly remember doing that. So we'll see what she's up to. All right, closing affirmation. Like I said, tomorrow, nails done. And then I should stream after that, which probably means it'll be somewhat late. But if we get through as many achievements tomorrow as we did today, I'll probably actually get through all those hidden achievements. That's the goal anyway. I'd love to get through all the hidden achievements and then be able to go and look at like what commissions I need so that I can keep track of that for the future. Because there are some that I know for sure, like the good signs one, I know I need to mess up. Maybe the fish one. But there's a few that I know, like, oh, I need to do this next time it comes up. So we can check what those are. All right. Power. I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank. But not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong. It doesn't need to do anything but be. Power. A good night, chat. Heading to bed. Good night, Frosty. Thanks for stream. Take care. No, you, Barney. You take care. Thanks for being here, everyone. Let's do the raid. Get our points and see what she is up to. Let's see if I spell that correctly. Here we go. All right, I see Lauma talking, so maybe she's doing some quest with Lauma in it. But I guess we'll find out when we're there. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. Good night, good night, good night. I'll see you all tomorrow and then patch day on Tuesday. Bye.